Hi guys, welcome to Websense Pro. Welcome to another Shopify how-to video. And in this video, I'll show you guys how you can add custom badges on your Shopify store. Previously, I have created tutorials which you guys liked a lot, where you were able to show percentage discount on the badges. By default, it just shows sale. So let me show you on my screen. So by default, it just show you this sale. And after following this tutorial, you will have your custom badges showing up like this. You can also change the position. I'm going to show you all the settings in the customize, and you can also display the Metafield. So if you want every single product to have a different badge based on your need, you can do that via Metafield. And you can also add global badges on all of the products if you don't want the Metafield, right? And you can also display custom images. So if I go to customize settings, let me show you guys all of the settings which we have available. Also, if you want to display percent discount on this badge, I have created a separate tutorial for this. You will find somewhere in the screen and link in the description. So you can just display the percent discount via the compare pricing. If you don't know what is the compare pricing, so let me show you the compare pricing. So if I open the backend of my Shopify development store, you can see that it's cross pricing, where it's originally 50, but I'm selling it for 30. You can add this compare pricing, and this sale badge will show up when you have the compare pricing added. And if I go to any of the product, so let's suppose this here pants, which I have in my store, and if I click on this black variation, you can see that I have added the compare pricing. If you have added the compare pricing, and if you want the percentage of the discount which you are offering on this product, which will be shown not on the sale badge, but it's gonna show the discount offer here. I've already created a tutorial for that. You will find the link in the description. But in this tutorial, I'm gonna show you guys how you can add these custom badges. And let me show you the cool features which you're gonna get. So first, we have this option of inline and stack. Let me show you how that's going to work. So if we have the position of bottom left, so this is the settings for the custom badge one. Now you can see that it's showing up in a stack format. If I click on inline here, it's going to show in one line. You can see that here, badge 1, badge 2, right? And this badge 1 and badge 2 is pulling up from here. So that's the global text. And you can also adjust the spacing in between. So you can see it's going to increase the space in between the badges for the stacked format. So you can see that it's increasing a little bit of space when you have stacked format and spacing in between. We have the option to enable and disable on product page and collection page. So if you want to display it only on collection page, it's going to show only on collection page. So if I click on collection page only and hit save, and now if I go to any of the single product, let's suppose this one, we have 2 badges showing up on the collection page. But if I go to the actual product, you can see that it's not showing up the first badge, right? We have added the setting for the first badge. Let's do that for the second badge as well. So I want this to be only on collection page. Hit save. And now if I open up that product and hit refresh, you can see that we don't have any badges showing up. But if I go to home page, but I have collection widget showing up, we have these 2 badges showing up, right? And let's scroll up, and here we can also enable that on product page only. So it's going to remove that from collection page. So you can see badge 1 is now removed from collection page, but it's going to show up on the product page. If I hit save and go back to the product page, hit refresh. So you can see that it's showing up on the product page, not on the collection page, right? And here we have the option of Metafield key. So once you create any Metafield and you add your key here, it's going to display the text from the Metafield. This product has the Metafield showing up. So if I do this both product and collection page. If you want to display that on both on product page and collection page, you can see that it has Metafield 1 and Metafield 2. Now where it's pulling up from, let me show you. So if we go to the backend and if we open this product here, you can see that we have these Metafield 1 and Metafield 2 text showing up here, which is responsible to display this here. So if I hit refresh, you can see Metafield 1, Metafield 2. But in other two products, we don't have added the value of Metafield. That's why it's showing the text value from the customized settings, which we have here. So if I change it to something else, you can see it's going to update in these two products because they don't have the Metafield value, but it's not going to change it here because it has the Metafield value. So it's a fallback. If you don't have the Metafield, it's going to show this. If you have the Metafield, it's going to display the Metafield value. Okay, now let's check out the image badge which we can add. So if I change the option to image badge, you can see that it's showing sale 50% off. And we have this position here. So let's move it to top left. And here it is. I can also add this image option via the Metafield. So if you want every single product to have separate image badge, I can do that as well. But for that, we have the target of 200 likes on this video. So help me achieve the target of 200 likes on this video, and then I'm gonna update this tutorial to have image badge as a Metafield, so every single product can have a separate image badge as well. By the way guys, before we proceed on this tutorial, we have released our own app which is called Big Bulk Discount, BBD discount. You can Google that out. We have received a good response from our customer that it helps them increase the average order value and increase the overall sales of the Shopify store. So what's it gonna do? It's basically going to add a feature where you can add tier discount. So if you want to advertise, or if you want to add a feature where if someone add 2 products, it's gonna get 10% discount. If someone add 3 products to the cart, it's gonna get 20% discount. So you can keep increasing the percentage of discount with the quantity, like the volume discount. You can also call it volume discount. So if you want to have this feature and increase your sales, make sure to check that out. The app is just $2 a month and you can try this for 7 days. If it helps you increase the sales, you can try it out. You can keep using that. Otherwise, you can simply install. So make sure to check that out. Link will be in the description. Okay, now let's move on to our tutorial. And this is the same for the badge 2 text. Here I have added the Metafield key, and here is the text, and you can simply enable that on collection page or both collection and the product page. Here we have the option of if you want to have the text badge or image badge. Here we have the positioning, bottom left, bottom right, wherever you want to display your custom badge, you can do that. And this is the color scheme. So if you want to change the color scheme of the badge, you can do that as well. So here's now the badge 2 is on the black colors, and here it is the gray color. So it's the default color scheme of the Shopify. You can edit your color schemes from theme settings. I'm not gonna go over the color schemes here because video is going to be really long if I do that. You can also display the image on the second badge as well if you want. Now let's proceed with adding and implementing that on your store. And before we do that, make sure to subscribe our channel if you want to see this free tutorials to boost your sales, to improve the UI of your Shopify store. Make sure to subscribe the channel, which will help us create more valuable content for you guys. Okay, now I'm gonna open up the new store where we're going to implement that. So that's another development store. And as you can see on this development store, we have this circle menu. I have created a separate video for that. Link will be in the description. Autoplay video and collection carousel and pie chart, which is also from the customized setting. I mean, there are a lot of options which I have added. And this is the % discount badge which we have. So currently it shows sold out because it doesn't have any compare price added on the back end. Let me click on view all. Do we have, look, take a look at that. So that's the badge which will show you the percentage discount off. That's a different video which I have created again. So this this can help you show the percentage of the discount which you're offering. So here you can see we have added the compare pricing. Originally it was $90, but now it's $70, which makes it like 22% off, right? So that type of feature you can add on your store completely for free. Just subscribe the channel and watch the other videos which I have created. Okay, now I'm going to create this custom badge on this video, and we are going to follow this tutorial here. Link will be in the description, completely free of cost. No need to sign up to any newsletter or anything like that. Just click on the link, copy the codes, and add it to your store. Okay, now we are going to add this on development store. Click on online store, and I'm going to install a fresh theme. Most of the tutorials which I have created is based on Dawn theme, but on this one I'm going to add a fresh Sense theme. Again, all of these free themes are completely the same. If you check out the code on the backend, there is no difference. It's just the colors and some stylings are different. Other than that, it's completely the same from the backend. Okay, now let's click on this add button here. Okay, our Sense theme is being installed. Guys, while this theme is being installed, I want you to give a good news that if you want to sign up your Shopify store for just $1 a month, right? It's normally $25 to $29 a month. But if you want it for just $1 a month, there's a link in the description. If you sign up through that link, you will get your Shopify store for just $1 a month. Okay guys, our Sense theme has been published, has been installed, and I'm going to publish that. Click on publish. And then click on publish again. Perfect. Guys, if you're implementing this tutorial on your live theme, make sure to have a backup of your theme because if something bad happens, you can mess up your live theme, right? So make sure to click on these 3 small dots and then click on duplicate. It's grayed out for me because I have already reached the limit. I have 20 themes, so you should have plenty of room to duplicate. So make sure to create a duplicate before implementing this tutorial. Okay, now let's open up our store to see how it looks. Okay, so that's how it looks. And you can see we have this sold out badge, which is the default badge comes within Shopify. So if I open up all of the products, here we have this sale badge, which is a default Shopify badge. And we are going to add additional 2 badges from the custom code where we can add text from the Metafield, and we can also add images, stuff like that, right? So let's open up the code editor, click on these 3 small dots, and then click on edit code. Okay, now first change is within settings _ schema.json file. And here is the code which we will need to add. So that's the first step. So click on copy code and then paste the code below this comma here. You can add it below any comma, but I'm going to add it here because it's going to show up on the top then, right? So press Command V if you're on a Mac after copying, or if you have Windows, you can press Control V. Go, click on save. Let's move on to the next step. Okay, step 1. Now the step 2 is replace this code with the following code here, right? So make sure to find this code and replace it with this code, right? Now I'm going to find this code. I'm just going to copy this piece of code here and then find that in card-product.liquid file. Here it says card-product.liquid file. And now let's press Command F and Command V to search the code. Okay, so here's the div, and this div is ending here, right? And now I'm just going to remove this div, add few line breaks, and then come to this code article, click on copy code button here, and then paste the code. Perfect. Now let's click save. And now click on this add a new snippet, and we are going to name this snippet new badge.liquid. Don't need to add liquid, just copy this new badge, paste it here, click on done. And now we are going to paste this code. So click on copy code, paste it here, and then click save. Perfect. Now let's move on to the next step, which is our step 4. And now we have added the code for the collection. Now we are going to add it for the product page. And for that, we are going to add this code in price.liquid above the last end if, right? So let's search for, so that's our price.liquid file. And if I scroll down to the bottom, that's the end if, and I'm going to add a few line breaks above that, and then going to copy this code and then paste it here. Perfect. Now let's hit save. And now we are going to add another snippet. So let's click on add a new snippet. Move on to the step 5. Copy this file name here. Click on done. Copy this code by clicking on copy code button. Click save. And that's it. We have implemented our tutorial. And now we are going to preview that. So let's hit refresh here. And we have our badges not showing up. The reason for that is that we haven't enabled that. So let's click on these 3 small dots and then click on customize theme. And now let's click on this gear icon for theme settings. And here we have our custom badges option showing up. And now I'm going to enable that both product and collection pages. And I'm going to add this badge 1 text for the first badge. Then click on save. And then let's go to the all products collection page and see if it works. And here you go. You can see that badge 1 is showing up for all of the products, right? And we can also change the color scheme and all of the settings which I have already shown you guys, right? So here are the color scheme. Let's try changing the color scheme to see if it works. Go back to the all product collection, hit refresh. And here you can see our color scheme has been updated. Now, if you want to display the Metafield value on any of the product, so let's suppose for this product, which is Drop Classic Leather Wireless Charger, you want to have a separate badge, which is not the same for all of the products, right? So I'm going to go to the backend of this product and then add the Metafield value. Before that, I'm going to create the Metafield, right? So let's go to the backend and create our Metafield. Here's the store backend. Click on this settings gear icon and then click on custom data. And then let's click on products. Click add definition and I'm going to name it badge text, badge 1 text. Yeah, that's fine. Badge 1 text and then select type and then click on single line text. Perfect. Make sure that's the key which we will need to add in our customized settings, right? Okay, now let's click on save and then copy this key, not the namespace, just the key, and paste it on our custom badge 1 settings here. So that's the Metafield key for the badge 1, right? Paste it here and then let's click on save. Now let's go to that specific product, click on products, and then let's go to this Drop Classic Leather Wireless Charger. Scroll down, and then I'm gonna add a value for this badge 1 text here. So let's Metafield 1, right? Let's click on save, and then let's hit refresh. And now you can see that it's showing Metafield 1, not the global text which we have added from customized settings. Now if I click on all products, you can see all of the products are showing badge 1 as the text of the badge. But for this product, we have this Metafield one. Now let's do the same for the second badge, right? Now first I'm going to enable the second badge. So scroll down. Here's our custom badge 2. And I'm going to enable this badge on both product page and collection page, right? And now let's click on save. Okay, after saving, now let's go to all product and hit refresh. And now you can see that our badge 2 is showing up as well, right? Now I'm going to again create a Metafield and display the Metafield text on this one here, right? So leather case for AirPods. This badge 2 is not going to show the global text. It's going to pull the value from Metafield, right? So let's create another Metafield. Click on settings and then click on custom data. And then click on products. Then click on add definition. And then I'm going to name it badge 2 text, right? And I'm going to copy this key, which is badge _2 _ text, and then click on select type, click on single line text, and then let's hit save. Perfect. Now let's go back to our customize settings. In the below custom badge 2, paste the Metafield key, click on save, and then let's go to our this product here, which is leather case for AirPods, and add the Metafield 2 value, the badge text 2 value. Here's the product. Scroll down and here is badge 2 text. So I'm going to add Metafield 2 and click on save. You can add whatever text you want, right? Now let's go back to all products. You can see that currently it's showing badge 1 and badge 2, which is from the customized settings. Now if I hit refresh, after adding the value of the Metafield, you can see that it's showing Metafield 2, right? But for all of the other products, it's showing badge 2 because we haven't added the value of the badge. Cool, right? And all of the settings I've already shown you guys. So the image, you can add image. Let me also show you the image. So click on select and I'm going to add the custom badge image. So I'm going to upload that. I have that saved. Here's the one. And make sure you update the PNG image, not the JPEG, because if you do the JPEG, it's going to display the white background. In JPEG, it's going to show all of the details like this drop shadow here. So let's add this first so I can show you guys. Okay, upload it and then click on done. And now I am going to, from the type to image badge, and then position, make it top left, and then hit save. And now if I go to all products and hit refresh, you can see that it's showing this badge image. It's looking really small, so I'm going to increase the size. Let's make it 100px and then click on save. Then go back to our all products and hit refresh. And here you go. Now you can see this drop shadow below that image. This is due to the PNG. If you do that on the white background, it's gonna have the white background behind this badge, which is going to look bad. So make sure to use the PNG image, right? And all of the settings I've already shown you guys, and that's it for the tutorial, guys. If you want me to add in the image Metafield, so you can add image badge for every single product separately. We have 200 likes target. Make sure to help me achieve this target, and I'm definitely going to create the updated tutorial for that. Until next video, have a great day.